mmadụ elu ọkwụma onye mee nke ọma ebulie ya elu si ya jide nke oji na-aga n'ihu biko ka anyị gbakọ kịta wee kelee Eze-Ana 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 Ugochi tubelu nwoke ọma na oraifite ị ga-adị ọdịnala bụ eziokwu ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ ị ma na o nwere olu na-eti mkpu na-asị ụmụ Igbo chigharịa ụmụ Igbo chigharịa kwa mbọsị ọ na-eti n'ụtụtụ n'abalị ọ nọ na nkụzi Eze-Ana Ugochi tubelu onye ọma na oraifite onye mgbasa ozi ọma ọdịnala gaba n'ihu Eze-Ana Ugochi tubelu onye ọma na-eje eme ọnụ ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ gaba n'ihu Eze-Ana Ugochi tubelu onye ọma na oraifite onye mgbasa ozi ọma ọdịnala gaba n'ihu Eze-Ana Ugochi tubelu onye ọma na-eje eme ọnụ ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ gaba n'ihu Eze-Ana ga-adị Ugochi tubelu ga-adị Ugochi tubelu tempụl ọ ya adị maka na eziokwu anwa chacha ndị ụka erighị anyị ndị oche eri anyị fọdụ asịkala aka ghọrọ ụmụ Igbo si anyị rapụ nke anyị na nke feka mma buru Baịbụl bịa akwụkwọ akụkọ wetekwa chọọchị faya obodo ụka dịkwa mana Ugochi tubelu ekweghị ekwe Eze-Ana si na ọma mme ọdịnala amanwụ ọgbanwụ chacha oge ọbụla ọ na-eti ọ nọ na nkụzi Chukwu abịa ma gbaa ume ọdịnala ya dị Eze-Ana Ugochi tubelu onye ọma na oraifite onye mgbasa ozi ọma ọdịnala gaba n'ihu Eze-Ana Ugochi tubelu onye ọma na-eje eme ọnụ ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ gaba n'ihu
ụtụtụ ọma na ụmụ ọdịnala Igbo abịakwa m n'oge awa nke eziokwu oge anyị ji awa eziokwu niile agba nke ọ bụ m nwa bụ Ogbuefi Eze-Ana Ugochi tubelu na-anọ n'isi ya n'ụbọchị taa n'oge awa nke eziokwu a sị na tata bụ eke eketara anyị ihe ọma maka ndị ọbụta bụ izi ha na-afụ na soshal midia afọ mbụ Ogbuefi Eze-Ana Ugochi tubelu echiri m ọzọ Eze-Ana abụ m onye isi nchụaja na Ugochi tubelu ọdịnala tempụl anyị na-agba afa miri emi ma lụkwazi ọrụ mmụọ dị iche iche abụkwazi m onye isi nchụaja na ọdịnala restoration prayer ministry bụrụkwazi onye mgbasa ozi ọdịnala Igbo. You can call me an ordinary evangelist. I will answer. My mission is to help people live better life. Nke ọzọ kwa dị mkpa ọzọ bụ echefuna na aja anyị na-achụ kwa ọnwa nke ọnwa April ka na-aga n'iru. Ọ bụrụ na isonye wee na nke a chọọ isonye na nke ọnwa na-abịanụ aja mbunye elu aja epụta ihe aja esigoro na ya bunye ọtụtụ ndị mmadụ elu ndị na-esonye na ya bụ aja amadụgo ka esi eme mana maka gị bụ onye ọfụ ịchọrọ isonye ihe ị ga-eme we forward ya 3 prayer request email donation token to the account number chat ya m na WhatsApp 08057837672. I repeat 08057837672. ka m gwazie gị other details I need from you aka ewepụ gị distance abụrụ ebara ya enwere ike isonyere anyị na aja a na-achụ aja yiri n'igwe a ebe ọ bụla ị nọ all over the globe. Ndị niile sonye na nke ọnwa April a ụbọchị 19th ha ga-enwetakwa ihe onyonyo etu anyị si wee chịkọta ya. Anyị ga-achụ aja dị iche iche gbuo ebube maka anyị saraka sọ ndị so na aja ga-enweta ihe onyonyo. Echefuna na anyị ada na-esho ihe ọrụ na social media maka na ọ dịrọ necessary. ịghọtara ya. Then so ndị so na anya anya aja ga-enweta anya bụ ihe onyonyo. Anyị adịghị show any temple, our temple social media. Then ọkwa ọzọ dịzi mkpa, ọ bụrụ na ị chọrọ maka na Ugochi tubelu ọdịnala temple, anyị na-agbasa ozi ọdịnala Igbo. Anyị kreatiri Ugochi tubelu movie productions. Ọ bụ ngalaba na-afụ maka mgbasa ozi ọdịnala Igbo na sponsor ya na akwado ya. Then our mission bụ ịgbasa ozi ọdịnala Igbo a using movie, because anyị chọpụtara na ọtụtụ ndị mmadụ na-like watch movie. So anyị chọzi ka anyị si na sponsor our movies using ọdịnala content, ịkọwalụ ndị mmadụ nke bụ eziokwu na ọdịnala is not diabolic, ọdịnala adịrị evil, mana o nwere ụfọdụ ndị mmadụ in every religion. A ga-enwerịrị ndị wụ bad eggs maọbụ ndị aghọtara ọnụ nọ n'okpukpere niile all over the globe. So ụfọdụ ndị na-etu a na-awụzi ha hide under the umbrella of ọdịnala Igbo. They will be committing many crimes, and ndị amara ọnụ nwere ike ide ebu ya n'ọdịnala. anyị wee chọọ ka anyị kọwaa na o nwere ihe dị iche na ọdịnala Igbo na mmadụ ọ bụrụ onye tụbara na nzụ, ọ bụrụ onye ọdịnala. Onye ọbụla bụ onye ọdịnala adịghị asọ nsọ abụrụ onye ọdịnala, forget it. So ya ka anyị chọrọ ịkọwa, and anyị chọrọ ka anyị setiwe rekọd straight maka na eboro ọdịnala Igbo ji na aja, ya giving a dog a bad name in order to hang it. That is the mission why my ezumezu say ka anyị gbasaba ozi ọdịnala Igbo using Nollywood movies. Ọ bụrụ na ị chọrọ ịra watch movies ndị anyị na-sponsor, you understand, na-promote by Ugochi movie productions, then gaa na our YouTube channel Ugochi movie productions, ga watch our movies. Ọ bụkwa ndị Igbo onye nwere onyinye ime ihe ejije na movie Nollywood, whether you nwere talent mana enwebara platform to showcase you, ọ na-enọbụ ana already, ị chọọ isonye na our team, chat ya na WhatsApp ka ntinye gị na our WhatsApp group, then ka anyị wekwazie gị ụbọchị a ga-enwe the next audition. As we speak now, anyị na-ebuild our epic village na oraifite for acting epic movies. There's uno mgbe ochie, those mud houses. Then nke ọzọ ya amatazie bụ na, sorry for that distraction, nke ọzọ ya amatawa anyị, we are building that epic movie village. Then nke ọzọ ọ bụrụ na ị nwere gift, you can join us. Nke ọzọ ọ bụrụ na ị na-arụ na social media houses, platform, or maybe television cable like GoTV, name them, Multi-Choice, Iroko TV, and any television station, and you want to be airing these our videos, because our mission is actually to make those movies reach every homes. Because of messages those videos will pass, please chat me on WhatsApp. I will be ready to work with you. As we speak now, I will go many movies. I sponsor. We got more. I did more scripts. I need more. I'm a script writer. So, and I'm a member of AMPRAC, Association of Movie Producers, movie producers. Now, ọ bụrụ na nature watch our movies, anyị nwere the rejected staff. Ọ bụrụ na family unu family ebe emebiri ọfọ, jee na movie, ịghọta ihe ị kwesịrị ịghọta and the solution. Anyị nwere the rejected staff. Then anyị nwekwalụ the anger of the gods. Ọ bụrụ na family unu family ebe megidelu mmadụ, nwaanyị bịara ije di nwa ọgbụ maọbụ mmadụ, o wee na-enye nsogbu, na-ebute nsogbu dị iche iche maka iwe ụmụ mmụọ, ebe a na-enwe mpịawa azụ maka emetọrọ ihe ọdịnala. You need to watch Anger of the Gods. 2, ọ bụrụ na ị chọrọ ịma gbasalụ Okite, anyị nwere movie I sponsor akpọrọ The Consequence of Okite. As we speak now, 1 and 2 ya adịgo na our YouTube channel. Then anyị nwere Abomination Nemesis. Abomination Nemesis. We are concluding it today. So I can tell you by next week, in next 7 days, I have the social media because I'm going to undergo the editing process. Then, and many more. Those movies is movies you will not see anywhere because the content are true life stories. And the overall reputation of what you have ever seen in any movie, in a Nigerian movie. We are space setters. We came with difference. Then the cabo was into Webia. Then, I can imagine you now, because I do a better watch that. Because I do a better watch that. All you must know, all you need to know about karma, nemesis. Gịnị bụ karma? Karma bụ ihe anyị akọwa dịka ndị anjelu nke Chukwu ndị ọrụ ha bụ ịkwụ onye ọbụla ụgwọ ka ọ dị esi dị. Because whatever you sow in creation, you must reap it. It must flow back to you, the originator. Whether good or bad, karma is in charge, known as karma. Ọdịnala Igbo anyị kpọrọ ya iwu o metara buru. Enwere ndị anjelu nke Chukwu ndị ọrụ ha bụ ịma na data iwu o metara buru na mkpụrụ ọbụla onye kụrụ ka ọ ga-aghọrọ. Jee gụọ Galatians chapter 6 verse 7 na ọ sị, God can never be mocked. Whatever you sow is what you reap. Go and read it. So nemesis bụ ihe so mpịawa azụ so ihe onye metara. Ịghọtara ya? Then in Igbo spirituality, nke bụ eziokwu na whatever you sow, you reap. So onye ka onye bụ nkuzi ka anyị ji bịa. So ka anyị chọrọ ịkọwara ụlọ bụ gbasara karma bụ nke bụ eziokwu na o nwere ihe ọbụla email on earth you never reap. Ọ bụ good, ọ bụ bad. Chukwu Okike can never owe you if you are doing good. If you are doing good, the forces of nature will ensure that you reap goodies in quantum. Yes, because God Almighty and forces of nature can never owe you anything. So if you deserve good thing as a result of what you have labored for, you will get paid. Onya batara ejikwo na ancient book geji na onye ọbụla ọ iwu Chukwu Okike ka ọ bụ law of nature that a worker deserve his pay. Never you for anything owe anybody that work for you his wages. It's capital sin. You understand? If I want to categorize sin in categories, it's very wrong. The Almighty is frown at it. So, for that reason, the same thing goes to laws of nature. Whenever you are sowing good seed, doing good things, believe in me, nature will always pay you. Some people are saying, what of people that since he was born, he have been living a good life, but in return, what he has been getting is badness and ihe ọjọọ dị iche iche. For ajụzi ma Chineke ọ dị pasha. Nke bụ eziokwu bụ na because you don't understand how things work in creation. Let me explain to you. Ndị ma nkụzi mana nna like ihe ọmụmatụ. Ọ bụrụ na gị nwa na onwe gị na-ege m ntị, since you were born, because once somebody was like saying that since he was born, he has been trying to live a good life. Now now asking, why is it that things keep becoming too hard for him? That no matter how he tried to be nice, that things keep getting worse. Getting to worst. I have solution and answer to your question. What is happening is this. Because had it been you understand how things work, you know that life is no human being here on earth are here for the first time. Not this. And life is continuous. When you are maybe in your previous earth life, you have lived life that is not worthy of emulation. You have sowed bad seeds. And believe in me, any bad seed you sow in creation, you must clean up the mess. It's either you clean up the mess yourself or you force law of karma to clean it for you. And I can tell you, if natural laws clean up your mess, you will not like it. It's better you take your time to clean up your mess than allowing forces of nature to do it for you. You understand? You will receive bruises. Mpịawa azụ osu ya. Ịghọtara ya? Gee ntị ma gee ntị ka m kọwara gị ihe ọtara. O nwere ike ịfụ a brother when you are small. I remember when we are growing up. He have a brother and everybody like him because people are seeing him as a noble man. He has been living a good life. But people keep asking, why is it that this brother keeps suffering? Keep receiving mpịawa from left and right. Why? Does it mean that Chineke ejupụtara n'obi ọma na obi ebere, afọ ọma na obi ebere? Or Chineke nweziri ndị ọfụ n'anya iche nwee ndị ọgbara asị iche? My brother, my sister, Chineke, God love everybody. O nwere ndị ọfụrụ n'anya ma o nwee ndị ọgbara asị iche. Kama na ihe na-eme n'ụbụ ọ bụrụ na ihe niile ndị a na-abịarụ gị as a result of what you have sown. Have you have sown in life, knowingly and unknowingly. Let me tell you, in your previous earth life, maybe you have lived wrong life. Maybe you have stepped on toes. Maybe you have disenfranchised some people, taking what is theirs. Maybe you have wronged some people, and you did not live long enough in order to receive the reward of your badness, of your evil doings. Then it will be carried over. It will be carried over to the next, your next reincarnation. Anya batara nwere ike ịda ụfọdụ ndị mmadụ na-asị alụ onye ụwa meta. That those one is unnecessary. The most important thing that you that is here now will continue from there. The simple explanation about it is that whatever ndị mmadụ na-refer as alụ onye ụwa gị metara, but what you have done in the previous life, now you need to clean up the mess. Now, what am I saying is this, that when you are struggling now and every bad thing keeps happening and you have been doing sacrifices and they say none of them seems working, ọ bụrụ na onye chụrụ aja achụtara aja, ọ bụrụkwana na aja gị nwa na onwe gị ji aka gị chụ na ọrụ na Chineke adị azazi ekpere ma na all the elements are no longer responding, but because you are so short-sightedness, it therefore beyond your nose, because na ihe mere ihe bụ n'iji ụgwọ ịnọ ka onye ji ụgwọ na bank, so any money that is paying into your account agaghị reduce ụgwọ iji tinyere ịkwụcha ụgwọ iji iwee bụrụ a free man. Therefore any ụgwọ ọbụla ego ọnụ ọbụla ịgbatazi na mgbakwunye na account will not reflect. Why it's not reflecting now is that you have been so much indebted to nature. So nature must extract, because this is time for you to repay the loans you took. You understand? So for the fact that you have not paid them, then you will be forced to pay those debts, knowingly or unknowingly. So what I'm saying in essence is this. Mgbe ọbụla ị na-achụ aja, mgbe ọbụla ị na-eme ya spiritual exercise, mgbe ọbụla ị na-eme ihe ndị a ngwara gị mee, mara ịdị afụ result, nwanne keep doing it. I can tell you, none of these sacrifices is a waste. None of your effort is waste. The reason is that why you are not, they are not seeing the effort now, the result end now, the end result now, is because you have been so much indebted in the spiritual world. Maybe because of your previous earth life, or or maybe because of your present earth life. Do you know that you must give account of them? You must pay all the debts. Yes. No sin. Sin is a reproach. It's in ancient book. Sin is a reproach. Righteousness exalts a nation. Sin is a reproach. Righteousness exalts a human being. Any personality. akwụkwọ ndị ụka ọbịa kwuo na ụgwọ ọrụ nke onye mmehie bụ ọnwụ. Ọnwụ a na-ekwu abụrụ physical death. Ọnwụ a na-ekwu bụ in the spiritual realm you have been indebted. Esentesigo gị, apasigo judgment on you. Ihe niile ka eme gị bụ to hang you or you pay up the debt. But for the fact that you are still in the world of the living, you have only option. The only option you have is to pay up the debt. The only option you have is to pay up the debt. So if you refuse to pay up the debt, mmiri dọrọ n'eju dọrọ nwa nkịta. Ịghọtara ya? Ihe na-achọ ịkọwara gị bụ na some of the reasons why you are not been seeing the effort, the result of the effort you have been making through your constant ịchụ aja or during your spiritual exercise or your meditations and whatever, is because you have been seriously in debt spiritually. That is why even if man, I can tell you one thing, keep doing it. Because in the spiritual realm, the spiritual connection center, you will not understand it unless you understand how things work in the spiritual. And one of stores for the goodies, one stores for the bad. And the stores for the bad will keep on accumulating more bad. Baddest, if I will use the word baddest. It will keep on accumulating baddest. Now, if you have so good seed, believe in me, it will keep on increasing the goodies. If you want to reap, you must reap beyond the measure of what you have given. You know why? Because spiritual center of every goodies is there occupying every goodies. Spiritual center of badness keep on occupying, including other people's own. So whenever you are reaping, you reap beyond what you have sown. Yes, it's like you borrowed money from bank. And I can tell you that when you will pay, you will not pay the exact money. You will pay with interest. Example, if you borrow 500K from bank, maybe by the time you pay finish, you end up paying almost 700,000 because of delays in paying, in payment. The more you are delaying to pay them up, the more they keep accumulating. And believe in me, you are the only one that will pay it. It's either you give somebody money, maybe contacting your spiritual director or your spiritualist or your dibia to help you to do those sacrifices. It's like paying impulsive. It's like sending money somebody to go and pay up the money you are owing. It's okay. Even if you want to do it yourself, offering those sacrifices yourself, it is still something. You paying the debt by yourself. Because whatever my order, now what order my year is something. But I can tell you no matter which you have not paid. But you cannot cost in second. Now, quarter. Then also. Then what you will do, how long it will take for you to pay up your debt depends on how serious you are. If you are working with double engine, believe in me, maybe you have been sentenced to suffer for 10, 15, 20 years of crime you have committed. All this while you have been fornicating around, sleeping with your blood relative. All this crime, stealing. All this is you have been doing, committing crime, committing murder. Understand? Taking what forcefully, what is not yours. All this crime you have been committed, believe me, you pay to the last couple. You pay to the last couple. Not because of it committing all this crime. One day. Although Igbo is not like that. You must do what is called restitution to the last kobo. Do reparation. Yes, no shortcut. Don't deceive yourself. After committing evil, you will go to the Reverend Father, you will do one, I say, who says so? Every watch that or okay, let me give you an example. I went to a main market yesterday. I bought some items, gift items. I will give to some people. Now, after buying those, I bought food. Yes. So after buying those things at a make of everybody, if he stays around on it, you understand the make of a plaza. That is where the home plaza for anything GSM and phones. Any phone you want, you must get it there. So I went there, I bought some phones for giveaway. You know what happened? I went there, I have two Android phones I'm using. Yes. So this particular one is Infinite. I don't normally use it because I normally use it to do minor things like I have my bank app. I have my bank apps on it. Then I have a few things like my TikTok stuff on it. So, but the other main phone is where I have other like my Facebook, YouTube, and everything, other thing. So, but that's my main phone. I don't normally like going out with it. Yes, especially when I'm going to Onitsha. So, but I went down with this particular one. Why I went back to Onitsha with this particular one is that I wanted to do add some app. Yes, like I went there to add an app and bank app to my listing, Access Bank precisely. So after adding the app, then I used the app to do transfer to two people. After I did the transfer, I went to where I bought a phone. I did transfer. After that, I carried the bag full of the phone and rest of other things. As I was coming, then it means that the phone, the Android phone, I fell. I don't actually know exactly what happened. It's either it fell on its own or somebody handpicked it. But let me tell you what will happen to the person. What happened is that any of my belongings is belong to the deity. Whoever that stole from me stole from the deity, and I believe in me. And it's not a joke. You understand? It's not a joke. That guy that stole that phone will suffer in the next 20 years with his generation. Reason, he did it intentionally. Okay, let's take it as if the phone just fell on his own. That my phone does not have password. I didn't put password on that phone. So immediately you open that phone, you will see my postings on YouTube. You will see one of my WhatsApp number, my second WhatsApp number. I don't give that one on social media. Now he saw it. So he have access to what I have inside that account. Though he cannot I have access to my bank details. You understand? He can't. Because the SIM that is in that particular phone has nothing to do with my account. That is one. Two, I block all the bank stuff. So can't have access. But I know, believe in me, for the fact that you saw this app, you might be struggling thinking that you have access to any of them. But the thing is that he got the phone and switched the phone off. That is an act of intentional act. So he have dubious mind of stealing. Whether he picked it on his own from my pocket or he fell and he decided to take it to himself. Believe in me, whether I complain it to my deity or not, it can never go scot-free. I have picked people's phone many times. Yes. And I picked one recently. I on the phone. I started going through the contact in that phone. I called one of them, that the contact I saw there, and asked them to inform whoever that is the owner. And after a few days, about 2 days, the person came to me and collected his phone. You understand? So, minus that one, what I'm saying in essence is that some of you have committed something similar in the past. But believe in me, this particular case is just to hang that person. The reason is that maybe the person have been doing it to other people and have been going scot-free. But this particular one is to the end. Listen, sometimes if why I mention this is not necessary, but why I mention it is this. I don't even need to offer any sacrifice for the person to receive the Kawazudian. Only receive. It will, let me tell you what will happen. What normally happens is that sometimes once you steal what is not yours, more especially forcefully, you understand? More especially forcefully, maybe you can do it. What will happen is that even if you take that phone or whatever to go and sell at giveaway price, because whoever that is buying it knows it's a stolen item, definitely the person will buy it at giveaway price. You might get home, your mom will be sick, your father will be sick. You can even have another problem that will wipe that money. That is karma for you. That is nemesis for you. Because that money will never be useful. So whenever you are intentionally taking what is not yours, trying to corner it, you and the person did not bargain any business. There is no business transaction whatever. Now you think that you can take what is not yours, and that thing you take will make you rich. It's not possible. It doesn't work that way in creation. But the thing is that one day you might be doing it to some people, but if karma really want to punish you, karma will push you to commit that crime where you will get penalized. Because sometimes you might be doing, so I saw some people at some pictures at Ogbuefi the other day. They are setting some guys on fire. So, but the thing is that some of these guys may have been stealing from other people very often. But that particular day, they didn't succeed. So every day is for the thief, one day is for the owner. So what I'm saying that some of these heinous crimes you have committed in the past might be the reason why some certain things is happening in life. And if there is some of these people you committed crime against, if there is a way you can do what I call restitution, for you to complete the reparation, yes, because when that person's heart, you took what belongs to him forcefully, when the heart is still bitter, you will never go no peace. You know why? It's like when you committed crime against your neighbor, and your neighbor reported the matter to the police. Believe in me, the case will keep on coming. Come today, come tomorrow, till finally the case will go to court, and it will continue. Until that particular day, you will decide on your own to go and make amend with whoever you have committed against. And the person decided on his own to forgive you. That is the only way the case will die naturally. Even the IPO will no longer call you because the complainant is no longer coming. Whenever we sin against our fellow man, the sin we committed normally cry for help, for justice in the throne of grace. And for the fact that cry keep on calling for justice, keep on remembering God, God Almighty and the forces of nature that she was wrongly exchanged. Then, for the fact that particular person keep on lamenting, crying for help, crying for vengeance, believe in me, that punishment will keep on coming. You understand? Until when the person now says, okay, it's enough, and the person now decided not to complain again and forgive you from the heart. That is the only way when you will receive total forgiveness, and the punishment will stop coming. But as long as the person have not forgiven you from his heart, believe in me, the punishment will keep coming. That is karma. So learn how to apologize to whoever so that the person's mind will calm down. Not going to Reverend Father to go and confess. Because Reverend Father is not in the pain, does not understand the pain the person is passed through. like that, like this particular thing that happened to me. Whoever you are going to complain that you do this, you do that, will not understand how pained I feel. It's only me that you can apologize and I will say it's okay, I'm forgiving you. That is the only way you get relief from the punishment. But as long as I still feel bitter, believe in me, you never go scot-free. That is law of nature and law of karma. Know it today and know peace. But for any reason, you no longer have access to the person in question. Or maybe there is no way you can trust that particular person again. What you need to be doing, one, you must acknowledge the fact that you have wronged someone. And do what is called make up. That is, show real mercy. That is it. Ask for mercy that you are sure that you have committed crime. And you promise that you will never, ever commit such crime again. It's not enough. Then you back it up by continuing doing sacrifice to pay for what you have done. Let me tell you, whenever you wrong somebody, it's like you committed crime, you won't judge the person. So even if when the wound heals, the scare is still there. Let me give you an example. There is a king in the Bible, I think in Nehemiah, I think. He sinned against God. And he was sentenced to death. But when he now, and the prophet went to him and told him that you will die because you have gone against the God of natural laws of nature. This man apologized and said, agreed that he had already wronged and sinned. He began to do what I call reparation and restitution. When he began to do all those things, we were told that the prophet professed to him that the God Almighty have given him extra 15 years. But I'm sure he might have more than that 15 years had he been have not sinned. You get? To show another thing, there is a man called Zacchaeus. This Zacchaeus have been a cheater of tax collector of a thing. But when he repented, what did he do? He promised that he was going to pay people back, including interest. You understand? Why I treated this matter today, I don't really know why this thing happened. Believe in me, if that thing did not happen, that phone did not happen yesterday, maybe today's topic will not come. And I know why I was allowed to explain this. Actually, that phone I have maybe planning to change it because it's not giving me what I want. That phone is 3G phone. It's 3G. So it's not as fast as what I actually need. I wanted even to dash it out to get a new one. But I have not done that yet. But why I'm so angry? It's not actually I'm angry because of phone, because immediately I lost it, I went back to the same shop and bought another one. Better than that one. Do you get? So, but I'm pitying that particular soul that have the guts to go to that extent. And I know the phone is not unlocked. For the fact that the phone is not unlocked, it must have gone through whatever that is inside. And I have the effrontery to take the phone. Believe in me, you will suffer. Understand? You will suffer. Yes, you will suffer. For the fact that you went to that extent. And I know the person is a professional criminal. I have been doing it. Because the fastness of switching that phone off shows that he has been the business he has been doing. So what am I saying in essence? If we are in the Igbo spirituality, one nature matter. The importance of Ajenacho, when you hold the debt you have been owing in your life. And don't complain. Stop complaining. Why you should not complain is that, believe in me, there is God in his infinite mercy knows everything. Sometimes the debt you are paying now is what you have committed in this earth life. It might be what you inherited or what you committed in the previous earth life that was carried over. And the only solution is doing it joyfully. Because when you are not doing it joyfully, you know what will happen? You will blaspheme God one day. You will start saying, God, why me now? Why is it? And why is it that it's only me? Why is it that everything? And God hates such word. You don't need those words, is not necessary. It's only when you are passing through those things, keep on doing it. Keep on. I understand it's not easy, but keep on doing it. There will every problem have expiring date. As long as you keep being consistent. Because one Bishop Fruitenshin says, hard time never lasts, but hard people do last. Meaning consistency. Example, if you are owing somebody and you are making an effort to pay the person up, and the person have seen your effort, even when you don't have the money, show up. Even when you don't have the money, show up. I can tell you the person might one day say, okay, brother, sister, then it's okay, stop paying. But what the person have already noticed that you have shown enough that you are really willing to pay, but it's not there. And you don't give the person attitude why he should forgive you earlier or not. No, you keep doing it, because if you are owing bank, you need to keep paying it till you pay the last kobo. So that is the attitude required from us. So today's topic, learn something from it, put it into action. Keep doing little things that matter. Everything is not all about money. Sometimes small joyful activities and then corporal work of mercy, all those things, keep doing it. Believe in me, one day the forces of nature will say enough is enough and grant perpetual forgiveness. But the person must show remorse. That is life. Sometimes I remember when I was in Okobia, sometimes I'm not joke because for me then I was like thinking that I have not done it enough. Because I didn't believe in karma. I started looking at myself since from Brocosry to this one, to the region of Mary, this and that. I was like, I have done enough. I have not done this yet. I began to see myself that like that Pharisee man. You know that Pharisee man that came to the church, I was like, while the other onye nke ọzọ pụtara sị Chineke biko gbaala m. Jizọs ndị ụka ọbịa wee sị na onye nke anwa gosiri humility na onye abụ onye agbaala. Actually what the other man is claiming, no na-akwụta iti ya, no na-eme nka, no na-eme fasting, no na-eme nka. Actually he was doing it. Because if he is not doing it, Jesus would have rebuked him and said the man is not doing what he's saying. But they not mention that part, meaning that man is doing what he said, but he have not done enough. Yes, more is still expected of him. Can you say that? In what you can send the message in WhatsApp 0805-78-37672. But what can I share button? So you can know ga one case yoku. Echi niile no ga one case yoku. Ọ ga-abụkwa n'oge anyị ji abịakwa n'oge awa nke eziokwu. N'aha Chukwu okike nke pụrụ ime ihe niile, onye ike niile si n'aka ya abịa. Ekwuo m okwu ngozi n'isi ndị niile bụ ndị okwu a metụtara, ka ha malụ na onwere ọnọdụ na-adịgide, okwu mgbamume, ka Chukwu okike gbaa ha ume, nye ha ngozi, ka ha nwee ike kwudosie ike na-akwụ ụgwọ ha ji ganye na ha akwụcha ya. For ndị obi akpọ, ndị ka kwesịrị ike na kọmiti more n'elu nke ha kọmitiri akọmiti, may they receive help. N'aha Chukwu okike nke pụrụ ime ihe niile, onye ike niile si n'aka ya bịa. Ya gazienụ, ka ọ dịkwa na echi niile n'oge awa nke eziokwu. Daalụnụ.